Hey, who we got on here? Anybody? Anybody? What is up? Moving a lot.
Huh?
I said, I'm on.
Oh, hi.
We're just arriving at Lauren's parents, so
Lucy.
we were, it was like timing was just spot on to get settled.
Toby, come here.
Hey guys.
Come here, let me pet you. First. All the chaos.
Hey, how
Hi.
are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
Like you had fun. Did your trees go?
Hey everybody. That's 3 people. Kids are here. We haven't seen the kids for a while. Sorry, just getting settled in. So we are not in the Smoky Mountains like I originally said. We are actually in the North Georgia mountains. Hey Wesley, how are you? Say hi to the kids. Hey guys, we're live. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hey Big Bear, how are you guys?
Good.
Wesley's on. Big Bear's on. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, thanks. They're Crocs, man. Crocs. Those are Crocs. You did. You fell in the lake. I like it. How'd that feel?
How are you guys playing?
31.
We'll get a towel and we'll sit on the fire.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna have to see.
31's a number, not a game.
It's technically a gambling game,
Gambling paper.
All right. Well, Lauren is catching up. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's good. Like I said, this is our first live stream, and we are doing it from the mountains from my phone. So hopefully we'll be a little bit better equipped next time. But yes, we just got into North Georgia, and we're in the Smoky Mountains in Sevierville and Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area all week. So yeah. Let me see here. All right. Hey, Naked Gardener. Hey guys. So Wesley, we did talk on Instagram the other day, and we found out we have some things in common. We both do a similar job, and we both are homesteaders. So yeah. And Big Bear, we did have fun, so that was good. Trying to make this thing go away. There we go. Yeah, Wesley, I am not at work. I work every other weekend. And Lauren, when she started doing the butcher thing, she started working every other weekend too. So, yeah, but check this view out. Regina, hey. So yeah, well, welcome everybody to our first live. If we get 10 people, that'll be a big success. So we were able today. We were coming back from Sevierville, and we ended up stopping at my family's cemetery, and we did film a bunch. So we actually will have a vlog together that we can we'll put out next week probably. So you guys will get to see sort of some of our trip. We got to see some of that, and it was like my family's cemetery that was founded in like 1800 or something. So pretty cool. And the goal is, obviously, since this is a homesteading channel, the cool thing is that we got to see a bunch of farms and stuff like that. So that was pretty awesome. So I don't see it. It doesn't give me like a constant scrolling thing. So I'm sure there's a way to do it. Lauren's maybe going to come out here, and maybe she can see on her phone. Hey, Aaron, Rachel, kids, how are you guys? Yeah, Regina, there was your comment again. I didn't get to read the whole thing the last time it flashed up. And so here's Lauren. So hey, there's everybody.
Hi.
So
Hi.
Regina's here.
Toby, come here.
4 kids. Wesley, Big Bear.
Look at
Oh my gosh.
Toby.
Didn't miss him.
Toby.
Regina says hi.
Hi.
What's the sow the land joke? Did I miss a sow the land joke? I'm not sure because we were in North Carolina area. So if you guys follow us on Instagram, I hope you got to see our when we saw the elk. We were just driving down the road and the elk. There was like we look over. There was like some small houses, some businesses. It was in Cherokee, North Carolina, and then there was a like a skate park, and there was a grassy area in that area, and there was a elk, just a male elk, just hanging out, just grubbing down. So we got some good pictures, and we'll be able to put that in the vlog for next week. Yeah, so that was fun. Next week. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't hear my own self.
How do I mute this?
Mute it.
How do I mute it?
Turn the volume
Oh my
down.
God.
We're newbies at this. I told him if we get 10 people, it'll be amazing.
We're at 7.
I get.
Allegedly, yeah.
Big Bear, oh, you're so funny, so funny.
Oh.
Yeah, if we get 10 people in here, I'll let Lauren poke me in the eyeball.
I'll do that. Toby.
Yeah, you're right, Wesley. That's exactly what it sounds like. And being a supervisor in the district that I work in, when we have like multiple people on the channel, it's a busy night. It is miserable trying to listen to all that stuff, and it's stressing me out. And I'm that's right, Aaron. Tell them. Aaron Rachel says smash the like button. You're right. Hit the like button. I am just now sort of getting over an ear infection, so Lauren's had to deal with me being like a...
No, he's used the excuse of an ear infection for a week now to not listen to me.
Yeah. So yes, I've been taking some antibiotics, and it was like, I don't know what kind of ear infection it was because I just did like a video visit, if you will. So not sure what it was, but it hurt a lot to the point where I was pretty much keeping Lauren up every night. And that's right, Wesley. Yeah, it was like when I would stand up, it'd be fine. If I was like upright, well, not fine. It would drain out of my head a little bit, but taking so my ear is still like sort of like, if you guys have ever had a like an ear infection, you know that how your ear canal sort of closes up. That's how it was, and it's terrible. And so when we were going up through the mountains, it was constantly popping and draining and stuff like that. So yes, I listen to Lauren very well, and when I need to.
He just doesn't remember what I said.
That is correct. I have selective memory, not necessarily selective hearing. Yeah, so I'm just getting over that, but we had a good time. We did
blast.
We did.
We had a lot of fun.
We did Dollywood yesterday, and that was like almost all day. We were there pretty late, and we did.
Ugh. So Jason likes roller coasters, and I don't like roller coasters. And so then there was this like, I don't know. Jason was like, "Well, look at this little itty bitty kids coaster." And I was like, well, it's not a kid's coaster because I can see that it goes upside down, and I see that it has like a really steep drop, but the drop was like pretty short. And so I was like, I can handle this. Well, you can only see half of the coaster outside. So we wait in line for 40 minutes, and I'm hating every second of what's about to happen because I don't like them. And so we get on this thing, and like the first 10 seconds into the ride, you're straight on your back and you're going straight up.
Let me see if I can move this. Keep talking.
And
keep talking.
well,
there we go. Okay. If you guys fall down the mountain, then here we go. Hear me move.
oh my gosh.
Got it.
And so we're going straight up, and I am, if I close my eyes, but if I could have mustered up any words, they would have been profanity at my husband. And so he's just like, like he's laughing at my misery. And then we go through half the coaster, go upside down, drop all this stuff. And then there's a second part where it goes straight up, but it's twice as long as the first one. Oh, in the end, because his shoulders are so big that he couldn't fit in the seat next to me. He had to sit on the end. So he's like a seat away, just laughing hysterically at my screaming.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. Because Lauren, if the kids know, her parents know, people who know Lauren know that her screaming is not necessarily like something you see in the movies. It's more like a just, I'm dying.
Yeah.
It's like,
if someone were to break in the house, obviously they'd have a bad day. But if I screamed at them, it would not be the shriek that they'd probably expect. It would be more like oh my God, there's a grown man in here yelling at me. Like, that's what it's like.
So Sydney and Tori said they hate roller coasters.
Yes.
Wesley said Dollywood's fun and he loves roller coasters.
No.
I agree, Wesley. Sydney and Tori, I don't know why you're so crazy.
And so Jason, as we're standing in line for one of them, he goes, I remember when I was a kid, we went to Cedar Point, which is in Ohio. He's like, we went to Cedar Point and I like tucked my knees up so the lap bar didn't go all the way down. And halfway up the incline, I stood up and they stopped the whole ride. I said, Jason, if you stand up on this roller coaster, I will never take you to I will never go with you to an amusement park ever again.
Wesley said it's like giving a goat a shot. I would agree. That's about, if you hear your goat scream, if you raise goats, that's about what it sounds like when Lauren's riding a roller coaster. And so 4Kids said that Disneyland's gonna be closed forever. Is that really true?
Well, it's in California.
Well, yeah, and California's closed. Sorry, guys.
Canceled.
So
Disney World is open.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Disney World in Florida, in Orlando, is open. Funny story. And let me see. I will leave all my department names out and everything, but I had someone call me, and they called in to the dispatch, and they wanted an officer to go to a house in our area. And it said that they were coming from California. They were calling from California. And it didn't really indicate how they knew what was going on, but they said that there was a party going on and that it was dangerous. And then the police needed to shut it down. And so and if you're not familiar with Georgia, we don't have any like mandatory restrictions on people in your house, or basically it's your house, do your thing, that kind of thing. And so I called this person. I'd assumed it was probably the California mentality, and 4Kids, you guys probably know what I mean. So I called the guy, and sure enough, he was probably a 22-year-old guy, didn't know the people, and hey, to family, and he basically he was complaining because we're in a pandemic and no one should be having a party. He saw like something on Instagram that they were having a party. Somehow, creepily, hey, we got 10. You can poke me in the eye. So somehow he found out where these people's house was and wanted us to go there as a police and shut them down. And so I told him we would not be doing that, and was not very happy, and he hung up on me. And then called back again, and then he basically, to leave most of the stuff out, he basically was calling back and making things up, hoping that something was going to spark our interest in checking out this party or event. And so nobody died. It's not been any kind of crazy thing like that. We think you should dance.
First off, he has no shame.
That is true.
Jason Rear will tell you.
We got crappy signal.
Are we back?
Okay. I think we're back. I think we're back. All right. Sorry, like I said, we're in the mountains. I think we're sort of in and out. But
Toby's cold.
yes, Jason, I will gladly dance for you. If they're Naked Gardeners, they said if there's 15 people, will I dance? I will dance for 15 people. Yes, I will do that. Challenge accepted, Sydney and Tori. I know Aaron and Rachel. I know you guys are not those those people. I fully agree. And the sharing is beginning for the dance. Um, but yes, and I'm not saying everybody in California is like that because Butcher Baker, Queso Maker, Paul, and Katie out there, they're also Californians, and we do have friends out there, and they're not those people. And I don't know, this kid was very, very concerned that everyone at this house party in Georgia was going to die because there was too many of them. And I will stay off of any kind of soapboxes. This is a homesteading channel. I will stay off my soapbox about about any kind of pandemic stuff or anything like that. But it was just sort of frustrating to a police supervisor in a very busy district where we have a lot of serious crimes, murders, robberies, rapes, things like that. And this was this guy's number one concern. Regina said, "Don't be a Karen." I would agree with that. I would agree. So it is, I don't know what temperature it is where you guys post in the comments what the temperature is where you guys are at. I think I'm feeling, I'm going to say we're probably mid to low 50s up here in the North Georgia mountains. And then also, I think for kids, you guys, it's probably like, it's only still afternoon time, even though it's 6:17 here. So it's probably going to be a little bit different temperature. But nice brisk evening. It was really good. It was very, very nice this weekend in Tennessee. 70 in Texas. And there comes Sydney and Tori with the jab of how nice and warm it is. Although I do like these kind of nights. These are my favorite. And in my opinion, for homesteading, really, really hot can be a disaster for homesteading, and really, really cold can be a disaster in homesteading. So I would say that this kind of temperature is my favorite homesteading weather and farming weather because your water's not freezing, nothing's freezing up, and also it's not like you're not dying to do chores or you're not passing out or anything like that. And I just think it's really nice. I think this is the best way for it to sort of be the best temperature. And so being from Michigan, this is a nice evening. I guess I know people who have grown up in the South or the out West and stuff, this being snowing in Ohio. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. Wesley, goats, chickens, ducks, and dogs I agree. I think all ours are doing well. We've had a farm sitter. Our friend Nicole has been watching our animals over the last few days, and so we have not experienced any issues, and I think they like it. The goats certainly, I think it makes them or keeps them lazy, I guess is what you'd call it. Yeah, Aaron. So in California, when you guys as part of California, what kind of temperatures are you guys getting right now? Because and then today was obviously daylight savings ending, I think, so we fell back. So it's going to now be getting dark so early, and with my job, that makes for takes it to a whole nother level, and then adds a whole nother element, if you will, to what I do at work. And so, Regina too. The other thing I was going to say, I heard that the game last week was good. That the football game was excellent. So I'm bummed that we missed it, but I'm glad that they won. Aaron, Rachel, you guys said it was 70, low 45. That's about, I think, besides that, I don't think it quite got up to 70, but it's pretty close. Pretty close. I think that's about what it was. I don't know what gardening zone is everyone here. So I know we are 7B. Big Bear, you guys are probably the same as us. Probably 7B, 7A. I'm not sure. But put in the comments what gardening zone you are, if you know. Not everybody's gonna know. 9B. Holy smokes! Gosh, I didn't know they went that high. Yes, Big Bear is same as us. I'm just saying. And when it's interesting now that we are getting to the gardening stuff, that you learn that people in Missouri and stuff are can be the same as we are down here. And it's just, if you look at the zones, how they go across the United States, they sort of do like a swoopy thing. I guess because the Earth isn't flat. Sorry to break that to anybody who didn't know, but I guess because the Earth is round, it makes the gardening zones sort of not basically straight across like we're looking at a map. And yes, 4 kids, that is, as far as I'm concerned, that's very, very tropical. 9B. I will say we do have a long growing season here in Georgia, which is good. And then I know certain guys in like that, I think zone 8 starts just like maybe an hour south of us, and I feel like they sort of can grow a lot more warm season stuff than we get to grow here. I think the figs, I think in like more southern Georgia and like Alabama and stuff, where like Hoss Tools is, and I think they can basically grow any kind of like fig trees or anything like that they want. Big Bear says we have a warm winter, we can grow all year. I agree with that. You know what I don't want again this year is where we had like 2 or 3 months of rain last year. So Lauren's back. They apparently 4 kids is in zone 9B. I had no idea. That's deep into the zones. And then Big Bear was reminding me that we're the same zone. So yeah, I think with our orchard starting, everything is going well so far in there. We'll see if it keeps up that way. We are, the only thing that has not been doing well in the orchard, I think, was the persimmon. I think we're going to probably have to replant the persimmon. Yeah, you got 8A. That's the 8A is where I think what a lot of the lower parts of Georgia are in. And 8A is I think that's a good one for most stuff. So it makes me wonder in zone 9B, what kind of stuff can you not grow? Like, how good are your brassicas and stuff like that? That would be a question for those of you in 9B, how good your brassicas are. So that's my question to you. But yeah, I think the orchard's doing well. The Sydney and Tori were just over not that long ago, and you saw this must be Tori. We were talking about persimmons. We cannot find persimmons like anywhere, like other than our tree that does not growing them yet. But Tori said she found them at a market, organic market. I've not actually found them out. And we were trying to grow a non-astringent. It's a Fuyu. It's a Asian variety. So I think it's fine, and I think it's hardy and stuff. Yes, Tori. I think it's just a matter of I think the goats munched some of the leaves off of it, and it may just
Yeah, when they escape.
That's if you follow our Instagram or saw our video where we woke up to the goats like Lauren, we're laying in bed and Lauren pulls up the camera.
Well, the dogs are barking, and it was one of those barks where they're barking at something, not like a squirrel, but like a real thing. And so, of course, being too lazy, I pulled up this surveillance cameras around the house. And so I roll over, I'm like, Jason, the goats are on the front porch. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. So I go out there, and yeah, there they are. All 3 La Mancha does just on the porch staring at me.
Yeah. No dancing yet. We'd lost some numbers. We got to get up to 15. I'm a man of my word. I said 15, I'll get up there. So you get 15 people in here, I'll dance a jig. Hey, all right. Homestead Overland. Yeah, I've seen you guys. So Jason and Robin, what kind of persimmon is y'all? I think you guys pointed to when we walked around once. You guys pointed to it, but do you know what kind of persimmon is? If it's a astringent or non-astringent, let us know. So this is Josh from Homestead Overland. And Josh, I don't know what state you are in. We were just talking zones, gardening zones, and trying to figure out like what everybody's temperatures are currently. Regina said that her grandpa used to have fig, persimmon, and pomegranate tree. Oh, Homestead's in. Oh, okay, Josh is in Virginia. Wesley said he got a. Here, I'll let you watch. I feel like a dummy because I'm. Josh said he got a camera to to watch all the animals. But yeah, so I like the idea of the non-astringent persimmons, even though I've not eaten any of them. They just seem like something I would like. But the fact that you don't have to let them get to that like jelly phase in order to eat them, because apparently the way when I bought the trees from the guy at Ison's, is that the name of it?
Yeah, we went to
Ison's nursery. When I bought the persimmon, all the trees from him, they were basically saying that if you eat an astringent persimmon when it's not in that like gel phase, it will basically turn your face inside out. So yeah, so I don't want to experience that, but I guess the fuyus you can actually eat like an apple.
Big Bear said it was there when they got the place. It's a full-grown tree.
Oh, okay. Do you guys eat them much? I don't know. So the fuyus are like an orangish, like an orange, but almost reddish color, and they're supposed to be good and hardy here. But like I said, we'll find out. But yeah, we have the two. We have 3 apples. We have galas and can't remember what the other one is. And we have a couple pears. We have a couple plums, Santa Rosa plums, and that's probably the closest to California we're going to get, Aaron and Rachel. It's Santa Rosa, isn't that? Is that Santa Rosa's in California? I feel like it is. I'm not a geography expert. And then we added a couple peaches to the one we already have, and so we're actually going to need, probably in the video I film this week, I think I'm going to have to prune our snow angel peach tree. And so we will have to, I'll definitely film us doing that, because it is, believe it or not, because it's a early blooming tree, like end of March, like mid-April blooming peach tree. It's crazy, but it's already showing a lot of like buds. So I want to get ahead and get the pruning done on our snow angel peach tree, and the other ones I've sort of pruned to sort of start training them, but nothing serious. We need the snow angel that we planted when we got married. That thing is like 12 feet tall. So
Mention again where we're from.
we are in. Wait, where we're from?
No, where do we live?
We currently live in Auburn, Georgia. So that's like we are like I guess northeast of actual like Atlanta. I think all the counties around Atlanta are considered Atlanta, but we're just northeast of Atlanta, probably 40 miles or so, I think, is what it is. So we are not too far, and I feel it's funny because the temperatures are so different when we watch the news.
We're at 12.
The temperatures are so different when we go outside compared to when we're.
Does it say the same number?
It's staying pretty close.
Yeah.
So when we watch the news, which is in Atlanta, it's always a little different. But I think it's just because of the pavement and all the driving and all that stuff. What's everybody saying? I don't want to miss questions. I don't know. I moved it. Like I said, when we do this on the computer next time, hopefully we'll be able to tape like this. Oh, so we went to you guys know I always talk about Crocs and show Crocs in our videos and stuff, and I don't think
So Jason he had a pair of Crocs that was like worn out, and they have like, if you step on a rock, you feel it in your foot, which it's like he's not even wearing a shoe, but he's worn them for years,
a long time.
And so my parents got him a new pair last year.
Yeah.
And so since they were
church
like
Crocs.
Yeah, church Crocs. And so we went to the Croc store today, and
we didn't get like Crocs, but like, oh my gosh, can I show you? They're like tennis shoe Crocs. Ugh. But see, if you look, they look like flames. It's because I'm so fast, and so they're gonna be when I'm running. They're gonna be going so fast that the flames are already.
You are rocking.
That's right. That's right. And Lauren got some too, but hers are black and they look much more ninja-like than mine. They're not flamey like mine. I don't know if that's the right way. That's probably not the right term. But yeah, they're interesting. They feel like
Well, the
Crocs.
flames add at least 5 horsepower. Getting junk done says.
Listen, I'm always.
Well, next time the pigs get out, put on your flame shoes and put them
The
back
pigs
in.
are not getting back
shorter
out.
than 2 hours.
And I'm always at like 300 horsepower, anyways.
Bye, Regina.
Bye, Regina. I'm always full horsepower all day, every day. Ain't that right? Don't act like no, I'm full horsepower. All the time.
Yeah, you should watch him run with the wig on.
Yeah, we'll make sure Floyd. We'll talk to Floyd soon and see if he can make it back in a couple videos. His running around is always entertaining.
Probably candy hungover from Halloween.
Wasted, candy wasted. But yeah. So yeah, I think talking about our weather and growing season. We are growing some brassicas still.
Jessica Leslie asked, "Are you able to put in a winter garden if you wanted to where you're at?"
So the only thing we are growing some brassicas now.
We have some
small
cabbage.
amount,
Yeah.
and I'll try and
We
put
have
that.
leaf lettuce and kale, which is my favorite.
Some beets and some cabbage.
Okay.
We'll see how they do. And that's I'll be honest, we have not had a successful fall garden yet, and that's what when Sydney
Well-
and Tori. What?
Yeah, because last year when Big Bear came over, Jason's in there laughing at us. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got Peter Cottontails in here
Oh yeah.
vegging out."
The rabbit was in there destroying it, but I just think I don't know. I think, oh my God, I got to dance.
You did?
There's 15. Is that 15? I got to dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna- yeah, sure was. It changed. Well, you got to go in frame.
Oh, got it. That's my that's a belly. That's only for a belly dance. They're watching me inside, wondering what I'm doing, like this.
Tori wants you to twerk.
Twerk. Oh.
That's not G-rated, and he's gonna split his pants.
This is a family show. Don't you do that.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give you just a giant wedgie.
Now,
Did you guys pay for me to just give him a big wedgie on camera?
Don't get me wrong. Don't let that dancing. We lost people like instantly. I hope somebody was tuning in just as I was twerking. But
Thanks, Tori.
Don't let me fool you. Don't let this little live dance fool you because I'll break it down like a wet cracker. Ain't that right, girl?
You've been known to, yeah.
So
At our wedding.
yeah, that's
Quite a
right.
dancing affair.
Yes, and in order for me to dance really, really good, it has to be about this temperature. Otherwise, I might tend to overheat. I go into like some kind of thermal breakdown,
Thermal break.
and I immediately need fluids. Is why.
Fluids. You were drinking fluids that night. They were not water.
I didn't get too crazy on our wedding.
I
A
didn't
couple
say
beers.
you did. What I'm saying is that you weren't drinking water
Yeah, I drank Monster.
when you were dancing.
So I think all the homesteads on here should get together and develop a completely natural homestead energy drink. So I don't have to drink Monsters and stuff.
You don't have to drink Monsters. You choose to drink
I
Monsters.
do choose, but I want it to be. All right, see you, Homestead Overland. Yeah, I know I choose to, but we need to. Those kind of fluids will dry me out. That's correct. Yeah, I got to get the. We're going goji berries. I could say it, goji berries. And I don't know if anybody else is growing goji berries, but I don't know. They are currently alive. We only planted them a couple weeks ago. I did that in the video, but I don't know. Hopefully, those are supposed to be antioxidants and stuff, and sort of good for you. So maybe we can do that. Well, I need to see some Sydney twerking. I agree. No, I will say this. I do only drink the sugar-free ones, but there's always going to be some argument as to whether the sugar-free ingredients are good or bad. I agree. They are not good for me. I know I do things that are not good for me, but
Took a 5-hour energy once years ago, and I got a bloody nose, and I've never taken any of them since.
nah, and I'm not quite the same way. Sherry, oh, Sherry from Two Family, talking about Sydney's dancing.
Oh, could you imagine if the internet might break if Jason from Big Bear, you, and Sydney all were dancing in the same camera?
Is that like a challenge? I know editing programs have the ability to do split frames. I think a Big Bear Jason,
Fried squash.
a fried squash, Floyd, and then
Sydney, what are you?
Sydney doesn't have
Sydney's
like.
just
There's no
Sydney.
Sydney character. Sydney doesn't need a character.
She's just Sydney.
Jason squared. That's right.
That's right.
I think we need to have some kind of hard dancer.
Dance.
I like it. Hardy Kiwi. So we did just see those. We saw those at the Two Family was talking about hardy kiwis, and we saw those at the when we were getting garden stuff. We were getting
Growers
some plant
Outlet
starts, yeah.
in Loganville.
And there's hardy pomegranate too. Oh, Jason said that Sydney's not cool enough for his own character. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
No, we're not gonna get in between you two.
Well, one of our video commenters has been talking about the couple videos that Sydney and I have been together. How they keeps calling us the worldwide homesteading.
Yeah.
Worldwide homes WWH, and that's a lot of homesteader in there. I'll tell you that much. Hey, making lemonade from lemons. How are you guys? So it's. Hey, just because there's a lot of us don't mean that it's just more of us to love. Isn't that what they always say? Live in Miracle Homestead. Hello, hello. We were just, you missed dancing. Thank goodness for you guys who came in late. We were talking about gardening and what we're actually able to grow this year. But I don't think I ever answered. For winter, we are going to start onions and garlic and let them overwinter. That's our main things. We don't have.
I want to start spring brassicas from seed in the greenhouse at the end of this year.
Are you guys an organic farm? So we are not like a market farm. So I guess we don't like. I would not call us like an organic farm because it's mainly just a homestead because we grow for ourselves right now. I would like it if we were able to do a market garden. And in that case, I would definitely like to go towards the organic way. I know there is, in order to sell at a certain level, there's some kind of organic certifications required. We have just started working on getting our garden to where it's workable and it's not just clay and stuff. So I guess we're sort of working towards that. I have put some non-organic fertilizers in the orchard when I basically put some 10-10-10 down when those got planted because I wanted them to just like strengthen out and stuff like that. But that I'm planning on that orchard being like a food forest eventually. So I'm not planning on doing it again. And actually, I learned a hard lesson there, and I'll put it out there to you guys that we had some pretty heavy fruit drop on our snow angel peach tree because, like I said, that blooms so early that if you fertilize, certainly if you use non-organic or like natural fertilizer, if you do that while there's already fruit on, you're gonna get fruit drop, and that's what stunk because the fruit that we did have left, the peaches we did have left on that tree were amazing. So I'm looking for, that's why I'm gonna prune it down the way it is, but we are definitely trying to keep it organic, and I know that the people on here who know me really personally know calling stuff organic, like how I sort of feel about that, and it's I'm not trying to like upset anybody or anything like that. Duck season, all right, I like it. I do actually have friends in Memphis. We've talked about that. My thing is technically something organic is if it is alive, if it was alive at some point. And so I don't, in raising chickens, as long as we've raised chickens and raising the goats for dairy and stuff, I think a lot of times what we see is organic, and having the government say, and this is government coming from a cop, having the government say like, this, when you do this, this is organic. When you do this, this is free range. When you do this, this is cage free. I guess that's my whole thing. That sort of is not my favorite, because I don't like them telling me what they believe is organic. But whatever. I guess for somebody who makes soap, it's probably the reason I'm on the soapbox so much. So what is that? There's a creature out here. I guess that's another benefit of being in the North Georgia mountains.
Well, ninja something.
A ninja shot. Yeah, I've never duck hunted before. I come from Michigan where we deer hunt a lot. Never duck hunted. I've duck hunted in my own yard when we had to get rid of a couple drakes that were massive, and learned a lesson that I will never skin ducks again. I will only pluck them.
Looked like a pillow fight.
It was a disaster, and we lost a lot of that fat that's in there, which is a bummer. But so yeah, we'll let me see, how much time are we at? Ooh, we're at 4. So we're gonna give it like 4 more minutes, guys, and then we're gonna get out of here. I know it's a short one, but we are with our family and stuff, so we are gonna try and finish up at about 45 minutes. I know there's other lives on Sunday nights, and so we won't keep you from them, but I think we're gonna try and do this every couple weeks. She doesn't know. Yes, the ducks, the duck thing's coming up. It is like amazing. I did learn a lot about duck anatomy, that they had breastplates instead of ribs. So that was interesting. It was a lot of meat, and it was really good. We did it in a crock pot and stuff with like ginger and orange juice, and it's very good. But I will never skin them again. It is a very, very disastrous affair. But yeah, so what we're probably gonna do, and if you guys are good with it, hopefully we can keep it going and everything. And those are sort of like last minute, but we'll probably start every other Sunday, because no matter what shift I'm on, we'll always be off every other Sunday night. So we'll try and work it out. And then Big Bear's, theirs is on Saturdays, and we'll try and work it out. We don't want to conflict with anybody else's stuff. Not that anybody else is gonna leave for ours, but hey, you never know. But yeah, so we'll try and do that. So hopefully you guys can come back on 2 Sundays from now. But we will continue doing our 2 videos a week, no matter what. So yeah, in the last couple minutes, I'll say this. Thank you guys for all of you who have subscribed to us up to this point. I think we're like 10 and 15 away from having 4,000 subscribers. That's awesome. It's been a year and not quite 2 months, and so blown away. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much that have Night Living Miracle. For all you guys that has followed us from the beginning and stuff, or caught up along the way, thank you guys so much. It's been really a pleasure meeting everyone, and we hope that we're not going away anytime soon. We're hoping to keep it going, but and actually crank it up as much as we possibly can. But really enjoy it. We like being able to talk with you guys and sort of learn from y'all, and hopefully we can teach a little bit to you guys. Yeah, definitely, Wesley, go check out Big Bear. Good friends of ours. They're good people, very smart, very good homesteaders.
Been doing a long time.
Yes. So Robin and Jason, good folks.
Old guys.
And
of
so,
homesteading.
yeah, we do. I will say this: we really do enjoy doing this and sharing with y'all. And now that Lauren's doing what she does, it's more in line with homesteading and stuff, as far as more than policing is. And so I don't hate policing, but I certainly
it's changed.
Yeah, it's changed. That's the best way to say it. And if homesteading, farming, YouTubing, any whatever it is, if it ever got to a point where we could sort of finagle my way into early retirement, I definitely would do that. I do still think that policing is still sort of the job I'm good at.
He's 14 years in and
yeah.
25 more to go.
I think 25 is like the low end. It's like 65 probably if I want to. But in all honesty, I do enjoy it. But we we really do enjoy doing this, and we are. I will say this: we have some. I've been thinking a lot. Like my brain is constantly going, and so a lot of you other homesteads, stand by for some messages because I'm planning on. I wanted to start doing some more challenges and getting more homesteads involved with each other and everybody seeing that. And so I want to start talking about our plans for next year, what we want to start doing for next year, and we want to get you guys involved in that as well. So I am very much looking forward to doing this again. Sorry it was brief. We'll have more time next time, but we want to get with the family and stuff like that. Wednesday will be the video where I'm going to sort of put together a video for everything we did this weekend. But yeah, so it was really nice seeing everybody tonight.
Have a good week.
Please come back. Yeah, have a good week, and tell your friends. Make sure you guys please to have your friends subscribe, like, hit the bell, and share. That's a big thing too. Please share on other platforms and stuff. So
Thank you.
thank you guys for coming out, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. But we'll see you Wednesday in non-live. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
All right.